Most videos on the internet teach you the dumb way of writing good prompts, and I'll tell you why I call it the dumb way. Because all they do is they give you 3 to 4 prompts, use this prompt for this thing, use this for that thing, and all you have to do is change a variable and you have the answer. That's not prompt engineering, that's copy pasting, and that's why your prompts suck. So this is exactly what this video is made for, to not make you rely on someone else's prompt, but to actually train your brain to install those skills inside of your mind so that you can write prompts for whatever you want. Here's a promise. This is the last prompt engineering video you will ever need, regardless of whatever future updates or new features that commercial LLMs roll out. So before we begin, I want you to know exactly what prompt engineering is. And if you already know it, you can skip to this timestamp. But if you don't, then the simplest way to put it is that prompt engineering is your ability to speak to an AI in such a way that it responds exactly as you expected it to respond. So I want you to watch this video till the end, because I have a bonus tip that will guarantee you become a master at prompt engineering. Most videos on the internet teach you the dumb way of writing good prompts, and I'll tell you why I call it the dumb way. Because all they do is they give you 3 to 4 prompts, use this prompt for this thing, use this for that thing, and all you have to do is change a variable and you have the answer. And you don't even have the answer, you have to pray that you get a good response. That's not prompt engineering, that's copy pasting, and that's why your prompts suck. Because nobody actually teaches you how to write good prompts for yourself for whatever you want out of the AI. Instead, you just rely on someone else to think of a prompt for this specific use case and you just copy paste it. Because what happens is that when a person just gives you a prompt, you are likely not gonna try it because this is just another prompt. You find something that is a little bit better. You just keep going from one video after another. And the problem is, each time you're watching a new video, you're getting a new prompt, you're storing it in your brain. After a point, you're just gonna have information overload. And then when the time comes to just go to ChatGPT and actually write the prompt, now you're overthinking and now you can't think of anything. So Atish, if you're saying to not copy paste someone else's prompt, then what the hell should I do? Good question. And this is exactly what I want you to do, okay? So the next time you're using ChatGPT or the OpenAI platform to, programmatically call the responses, then before doing anything else, I want you to clearly define what you want out of it. And this is like, I'll explain it with an example. Let's say you just have a very simple task. Like you might have a simple task or a complicated task. But let's say you have a simple task. You might just be solving your homework or something. So you just have to remember what you want out of it. It's easy. You just want the right answer. You can store it in your brain, in a notepad, whatever. But for the more complex task, let's just say you're hired by your client to create a cold outreach emailing system, right? So in that instance, you can't rely on ChatGPT's responses like that. You need a certain quality of emails, you need a certain quality of responses, as it represents your brand, right? Like the brand of the client that you're working with. So then what to do then? So what you do is, you go to the person who used to write all of the emails manually, whoever used to do it for your client, you go to that person, get like 5 of his emails that he has sent to previous clients, and what you do is you try to set those 5 emails as a baseline of what you want to achieve with ChatGPT, because that guy writes good emails, but he can't write to thousands of people at once like ChatGPT can. So what you do is you take those 5 emails and put it to OpenAI, whatever ChatGPT or the platform that you're using, you put it there and use it as an example. So what OpenAI will do is it will read those emails and try to mimic it in using the same format, same style, everything. So it just looks very consistent. This is what brings us to one of those aspects of prompt engineering that makes it dead simple. All you have to do is give examples, because what examples do is it sets up a guardrail so that your responses don't deviate or hallucinate like they almost always do. So since you've watched this video so far into the end, I will now reward you with the bonus tip that I have not seen anyone talk about. Literally, no one talks about it on the internet when it comes to prompt engineering. Wanna know what that is? I'm just gonna be honest, like most probably you're not gonna implement this, you will have a million different excuses. But if you're serious, if you're dead serious of improving this, if you see the value of prompt engineering and if you see how it changes your life, I want you to do exactly what I'm about to tell you. That is to get the damn subscription, the $20 ChatGPT subscription. And I can hear the million different excuses that are coming in your mind right now, but just trust me on this. Like, you can't appreciate the value of this from your point of view right now, okay? Because even I couldn't before buying the subscription, even I couldn't appreciate it. But then why did I buy it? You want to hear my story? I bought it because I wanted to try out the GPT builder, GPT store, whatever they call it. I wanted to try that custom GPT thing. So I was like, okay, let me try this for a month, and if I don't like it, I will just cancel the plan. I bought the subscription on May 31st, I believe, and as of recording this video, it is 12th August. And guess what? I can't live without this now. It's that impactful in my life. And if I'm just being honest, most of my improvement, not just in prompting, prompt engineering, not just in that, most of the improvement that I got it after I bought the subscription, because the act of actually buying the subscription is not that big of a deal, but the act of actually investing in yourself, that is what gets you forward. That is what skyrockets your progress. This is what separates the 99% from the 1%. And you know what's the best part? I know that you understand all of the points that I said, and I know that you understand the value of the subscription, of investing in yourself, blah blah blah, skyrocketing your progress. I get it. I know that you understand it. But most probably you might be thinking right now, I will buy the subscription, that's for sure, I'll buy it. But I'll buy it after my agency or after whatever I do, I just start making money, I'll buy it after that. This is what you're thinking, right? But the reality is, it works the other way around. You first sacrifice, you first give, and then you get. This is how it works. Like, you first invest in yourself and you then get returns, right? Like, if you're going in a stock market, they are not gonna give you the returns and then ask you, okay, give me 5% of what you made. That's not how it works. Instead, you have to put forward your money and risk it, and after that you get your returns, right? This is exactly how it works. So do you remember at the start of the video, I promised you that you will never have to watch a single video about prompt engineering ever again, right? Now is the time to fulfill that promise. You can go down in the description to grab a free Notion template that I've made specially for you. And it not only contains the information from this video in a more concise manner, but it also contains a few gate-kept techniques of prompt engineering that you don't know about. So now that I've told you everything I had to say, I want you to pause right now, just go through the whole video, write down everything that you learned, and go to ChatGPT. Close this tab, go to ChatGPT and implement everything. Implement each and every thing that you learned from this video. I hope this video was valuable, and if it was, I will appreciate if you could leave a like on this video, and also consider subscribing, because I will continue to make guides just like this. So until then, accept what you can't change, change what you can't accept. Bye.